My name's Kelly Gavigan and I'm the Local Business Development Manager based at Specialist Cars in Luton. Back in May 2017, we held a networking event within the dealership and a competition for a company car driver or business user to win a Mini Countryman hybrid for the weekend. And the lovely Saskia Chambers from Luton Community Housing actually won. So Saskia, what were your initial thoughts when you actually won the Mini hybrid for a weekend?
Initial thoughts was, I'd say, quite excited to experience like the new car and how Mini's developed and things like that from how old it used to be. So yeah, initially really excited.
What were your main concerns about driving a hybrid for the first time?
I'd say it was the difference. So for example, I'm driving diesel at the moment. So I was thinking, how would it work? How does it match the two together? So the electric and the petrol, how does it work together? So that was interesting to find out. Really.
Did you think it was going to be quite difficult? Did you think there was going to be quite a lot that you had to do?
I thought it might be a bit too technical for me. I mean, I'm a young person, but I'm not too great with technology, so I was a bit, maybe I'm not going to get it, but obviously when I got in it, it was so simple.
What did you think of the car itself when I actually presented it to you?
It was very different to how the original Minis are.
Sure.
It's a lot bigger. It's more sort of up to date with technology. Much more grown-up looking car, I'd say. Yeah, I'd say a very adult car.
Much more suited to business users.
Yes, much more suited to business users now. I mean, usually they sort of look to BMW, don't they, for business cars?
Sure.
But this one, it's really like changed my mind.
What did you think of the in-car technology?
At first I was taken aback by it because there's a lot of technology in there, but it is very simple to use. It's just, things are just like a click of a button, or even it has touchscreen in there, and that's what I do the just for touchscreen.
Sure.
Yeah, so it's quick to use, it's got a monitor in there, it's very clear. I mean, you don't need too much of a, manual to use it. It's just,
you've got the satellite navigation in there, you've got your Bluetooth connectivity,
exactly.
Obviously you've got everything that you would need for a business user,
exactly
haven't you really? And that all comes as standard on the car as well.
The sat nav's very easy to use as well.
What did you think as well about the different driving modes that you could use, for obviously for electric and so on?
Yeah. So what you could do is you can either drive it as an electric and petrol, so it switches, chops and change, and then at a button press you can do petrol on its own or electric on its own, just depending on what you're sort of looking to drive and what sort of drive you're having.
What did you think as well about the, because obviously you learned when you were driving it that the car regenerates more power?
It does, yeah. So I was noticing when I brake, because I was doing a lot of town driving, so I was doing short drives, I was noticing when I brake that it's actually charging back up again, which was very mind-boggling actually. It's very crazy how that can happen.
What key benefits actually appeal to you most about the car that you think would also appeal to other company car drivers?
I would say it would mainly be the lightness of the drive. I mean, it didn't feel like you were driving such a big car, and also the Bluetooth, so if you need to use hands-free or things like that. And it was very simple to connect my phone actually to the car.
Mm-hmm. And also in terms of the financial benefits as well that you're going to get from that as a company car driver, so clearly because it's under 50 grams of CO2 emissions, you're saving yourself thousands on tax every year.
Definitely.
Plus you've also got your fuel economy on top of that as well, which is an
extra benefit, yeah.
Do you think as well that, obviously, are you conscious about the environment and obviously lowering your carbon footprint?
Definitely, especially because there's also, I mean, there's that and there's also more rules coming into place whereby cars are looking to be more efficient and more planet friendly, things like that. So I feel like it's definitely moving with the times.
Would you say that you are a convert now?
I'm a slight convert in the fact that it was just such a lovely drive. But yeah, it took me some time to get used to, I think, but after that it should be fine.
And how easy was the charging for you?
Charging was very simple. It was just like a plug system, literally like your 3 plug points, so you can plug in at home or from adapter, and then it literally just goes straight in the car. Very simple to charge from home, as well as charge from like one of those pods that they have in a car park.
Fantastic. And do you think that there are enough of the units around for charging?
I mean, we're getting there. Like, there's lots and lots in Milton Keynes, which is nearby. I mean, I think there's more and more that are going to become like electric points. Also, an accessory to the car, it had the points of where you can go and charge your car. which is quite interesting, because then if you're ever stuck or in a bit of a pickle, you need to charge it, you can just follow the car straight there.
It tells you where to go.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fantastic. Okay, thank you very much. Thank you, Saskia.